Let's learn how to use a wiki. This is instructions on how to add new pages and photos and text, if need be, to a wiki that is on My Course Connection. First, you need to find all the photos that you want to use for the given topic. So look at the activity listing so you know what sorts of things in photos that you're supposed to be looking for, and pick those out. You have two options. You can select all individual photos and incorporate them on your iPad into the app called Pick Collage and do a fun layout, incorporate it all together, and then that saves all the photos into one that you upload. Or you can have found at minimum 3 different individual images for that given topic and upload 3 at the same time, but then you just have to type in what it is that's in that photograph that you're giving as an example. So let's go over to My Course Connection and see how this is done. Let me back out of this one, and here we are. Oops. There we go. You should be able to see My Course Connection screen right now. In week 2 is a wiki for your styles and garments. Now, in this one, the instructions tell you that it's kind of a digital notebook. This way you have multiple pages, one for each of the topics listed below. And then on each page you need a minimum of 3 examples. You can give more. I think it's wonderful if you can. On the garments, you will need to designate what the name is of that actual garment or what the design feature might be in that. And then down here is the list of the different ones to add. So here I already have a collar style uploaded. This is done with Pick Collage. Now I want to add a new page. To do so, I go up to the top of this page here with my row of icons, and there is this upside down tier shape with a circle in it. It would be 1, 2, 3, the 4th icon over from the right, and it's the navigation blocks link. I click on it. It does open now another line of additional choices. Go to current course, click on the down arrow, and it's kind of an outline form of everything on this week 2 page. Right here is my styles and garments wiki. That's the one I am in this week, and then there's the word new. When it says new, I'm going to click that, and then it gives me the opportunity to select a new page. So I'm going to label that necklines, and I'm going to create the page. Now it does give me the ability here with my little activity window to come in. I have already saved some of the images on my computer, and this little icon right up here is your insert edit image. I'll click it, find and upload my image. I'm going to choose my file, and my files I am now looking for. Here we go. Here's a scoop neck. I'll do that. And I click insert. I just hit OK on this. Now, if my image is very large, that square I can use to click on and go to a larger page here. And then I can click on the picture and scale down from corner to corner. It's better to scale from corners because if you scale from the side, you squash your picture. Same thing from the bottom, you'll squash it the other way. So I can do so there. I have a picture, and now I can type in the text for that. I can hit return, and then I can add another picture. I'm going to go for another one in my file. Remember, it is 3 pictures, so I am going to get my second one here. Again, this one is a very large one. I'm going to click on the picture and scale it down. And this one is an example of a boat or a bateau. I'll just say boat neckline. I don't have my little form here with the correct spelling for a bateau. And my last third picture for this one, find, upload my image. And where did I should have a deep V-neck. Okay. If you do this on your iPad, which you can do, all of the all the files to upload will always be photographs. It will ask to go to the camera or your gallery or images. Let's see, this one is a deep V-neck. There we go. All right, and that's good. I'm going to click on my top left one here, gives me all my more options, and then my spread arrows to full screen down to a smaller one. I go there. You do not need to add any tags, and click Save. All right. Now I am viewing my necklines. Let's say I want to go back and look at my collars. Here is the Map tab. If I click the Map tab and wait on the internet, it allows me to see all my page listings. I can go back to my collar styles. If I needed to edit my collar styles, I would just click the Edit one. But before I do that, I'm going to walk you through one more, adding another page. Remember, it is the upside down teardrop here. Go to Current Course. Here's your outline pull down form. Under this wiki, go to the word New. And I have a spread already done for skirts. There we go. You do not need to change anything here. Just keep it in the HTML format. And I am now at my editing window. I can just upload my picture. And it is here, skirts. This one I did in Pick Collage already, and then from my iPad I was able to email it to myself and then save the emailed version in my picture library. And so here are my 3 images. In Pick Collage, you're able to kind of put it right there, right on top of the pictures and such, so that you can be a little more creative with it. I've got the long maxi skirt, a high-low. This is where it's high in front, longer in back, and the pencil skirt with a peplum over the top. So those are the ways to do new ones. In this one, I would not need to really write any more explanation. It was all incorporated into Pick Collage. I could just do the pictures and then in here type in my explanation paragraph, whichever way you want to do it. But that is how it's done. Again, I can click Save. Now my 3rd page has been added. And if I go to Map, there's my listing. If you want, you can create all of your pages, save them as blank ones, and then come back and add photos as needed. And from the Map tab is where you get the whole list, and you just click back on one. Once you are there, it's viewing, then you can click Edit, and you're able to edit. I'm able then later, when I review yours, look at comments and go over the comments. I think you may also have the administration one, and that's where you can delete a page. You just can't delete the very first one that was created with the wiki. And you may have to actually click the button Create Page the first time you log into the wiki to get going on it all. So hopefully this explains it all. They should be saved in there. I've not had problems before. And then up here I can just go right back to my Design Foundations Week 2, and there it is. When you are all done with yours, you can manually check mark off that you've completed this. Most are assignments. Once you submit, it will automatically check mark the box for you. But you can also manually check mark the boxes on the right. This way, as you go through the week, you can see what you have done and what you have not done by empty boxes or filled boxes. That's it for now. Thank you for tuning in.